I've never heard a whistling sound come from it raining. Guess I'm just that darn sexy. LMFAO. Everything. What's up, suckers, and welcome back to Everything Courtney. So you know when your Facebook memories pop up and you like, why did I ever say that, right? So I've been going through some of my old Facebook statuses and I screenshot some of them that I want to share with y'all because it's like, what? Like, it's so crazy to see how far you come and like the way you think. But somebody should have just told me to shut up. So today I am going to read some of my old Facebook statuses. I already know this is about to be like embarrassing and like, girl, what did you even talking about? Because be doing too much. Like, you know, I already have like embarrassment, like secondhand embarrassment. All right, here we go. First one. When people lie on me, I don't get mad. I just smile and think, wow, so I am a threat. Smiley face, SMH, can't break me silly. Now, first of all, I was one to be very shady petty on my statuses. I would come for you very subliminally if I seen stuff, but not like on some punk stuff. Now, I have argued with people on social media before, but I was young, you know. It got to a point where it's like, I'm not gonna do that with you. This, I really wonder who I was talking about. What I was talking about, 2012, I had just got to college. I was in college for like a month. So who was I beefing with? Who was trying to break your girl? Because, and who was lying on me? I wonder what the lie was. Let me tell y'all something. People be lying all the time. I've heard so many lies about myself and it's just like, I'm sorry that, I'm sorry that you feel like that's something you gotta do. But yeah, so somebody was lying on me and they wanted me to get mad. But see, that was my thing too. I always had this attitude where I really did not care. I really cared it. Like, I didn't care. And people would tell me that, like, yeah, just your like nonchalantness or like your ability to act like you don't really care pisses me off. But the thing was, when I said I didn't care, I really be meaning it. And I would carry it. And I let it be known on my face, on my words, the tone, all that stuff. And people be wanting you to get like hyped up. And they want to pipe up. But I wasn't with it. I'll just be like, and I don't care. Because I didn't. And that would piss them off more. So I know whoever I was talking about. And I added the whole, wow, so I am a threat. With the quotation marks. I feel like I must have been mimicking something they said or trying to be funny. I don't know, but you was mad and you know, I wasn't. I really wish I remember what this was about. Huh. Anyway, next. Now I remember now. I knew Jesus, but I wasn't like saved like I am now. Okay, I knew him, but he was working very hard on me this time. I done took losses. I done been crossed. I done heard all kind of rumors that was false. They trying to bring me down. I'ma go harder. Why was I quoting Future on my status and not the real heart? Girl, shut up. So this was obviously around the same time. Yeah, it was 5 days later. Okay, Courtney, you know, you say you weren't bothered, sis, but you seemed a little bothered. Okay, so clearly whatever situation was going on was still going on 5 days later, and I had to let it be known again that he wasn't gonna stop me. Now reading this, I kind of feel like I may know who this was about. I think. I'm not sure, but I think. I ain't gonna say who, nosy knots, so touch your nose. But the funny thing is this still applies to this day. Like, I clearly was at odds with someone who was at one point maybe a friend, and they did all that stuff. And this has happened to me more recent than not, and I still have the same attitude about it. Okay, I'm gonna go harder and okay, but from a more saved and godly standpoint. So praise God. I pray for them now. I don't gotta make a status about them. I pray for them. God is good. November. Oh, what? Girl. I'll tell you something. I was petty. How can a fake person have a real friend? Friendship just as fake as them. I love my real best friend and somebody else. You special too. Now, I know I was definitely being petty here. I was in Orlando? West Park. What was I doing down there? November, girl. Y'all, this was like 8 years ago, so that's a long time. Oh my gosh, it's almost been 10 years. Friendship just as fake as them. I love my real best friend. Okay, so I was throwing shade to somebody who I must have assumed was a best friend at the time. I think I know who this is about for sure now. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I know who this is about. I know who this is about. We are not friends to this day. Ain't no beef. There's no beef and no problems. You just outgrow people. And I should have kept them where they were right here. But I befriended them again after this and whatever. But thank God. Okay. Got my successful shades, blocking off anything that would stop me from being just that. Okay, girl. I mean, okay, block it, girl. Don't look at it. See me, don't see me. I can't see you. Like, what am I? Okay, girl. I thought that sounded so deep. Like, ooh, punch. Cornball. You gotta laugh at yourself because, okay. And I'm sure the hater blockers I was thinking about wearing was them big white ones, like I was Soldier Boy or something. I don't know. Who knows? Try. Anyway, next. That was corny, Court. But you know what? I thought it was deep then, so. Dear Originality, come back to these females. They don't know how to be original anymore. I can't deal. Now, this is still true. I think it's even more true now if you look at social media. Like, everybody kind of be looking the same. Like, oh my gosh. Are we all the same person? Oh my gosh. But I'm pretty sure I know who I'm talking about here too. I'm pretty sure. At least one person. I said female, so I must have peeped a few different things that made me feel like nobody was themselves anymore. But I definitely know one person this definitely would apply to back then. And I still kind of feel that way about that person for real. Like, it's okay, sis, you gonna find yourself. You gonna do it. It's okay. But I had a reason why I felt the way I felt about the one person I know for sure I felt this way about. And I wasn't wrong because I had other people confirm it too. But anyways, that was back then. Remember, I was a freshman in college, fresh out the house. I had just turned 18, thinking I know what I'm doing in my apartment, just thinking I'm, you know, something. I don't know, but thank God for growth. Okay, my mama. Now this is, I screenshot this. This is funny. Now this is the next year, a whole year later. Me and my mom was talking one day, and I was like, Mom, what would you do if a voice told you to jump off the Empire State Building and he would give you wings? And she was like, girl, I'll say, Lord, if it's you, push me. And it was so funny to me the way she said it, because that is so true. I'm like, Mom, so what if the voice was like, you know, just jump. I'm gonna give you wings. Just jump. I got you. Lord, you know, if that's you, just give me a little push, because I'm gonna need some confirmation that, you know, that this is me and God talking, because if not, baby, you talking about faith. Faith. This I feel like was prophetic. I was speaking over my own life. So November 8th, 2013, feeling blessed. I said, God has great things in store for me, and in order to get them, I'm sure I got to get out of Gainesville. Hashtag making moves, hashtag fresh start. If that wasn't the truth, unbeknownst to me, that move wasn't gonna happen into another 3 years and a couple months. And it's crazy because from that place of saying that to when I actually did make that move, it's crazy because I probably was feeling that for a while, but I just was like, you know, staying in the zone. I remember being so frustrated at certain points in school because it was like, I want to finish my degree, but I really don't know if I'm doing the right degree area. I had so many other passions and things I wanted to do. And then boom, boom, bam, within the next 2.5 years, I started traveling and exploring some stuff. And then that following year, I made that move. And so it's so crazy. You could really talk stuff into your life and seeing this, like I didn't even remember I even wrote this as a status, but I mean, dang, like I really did. I got out of there. Bye! I got out. Bye! Packed my bags and I was gone. Y'all, you know what? I get on my own nerve. Girl! Feeling, first of all, okay, it was raining. I said, I've never heard a whistling sound come from it raining. Guess I'm just that darn sexy. LMFAO. Walk around looking like a stick. I got... Oh, girl, talk about cocky. Somebody humble me. What? I'm pretty sure I was joking, but at the same time I meant it. I knew I was cute. Girl. That is so funny to me. What? It's so crazy because I don't remember posting most of this stuff. Like, what made me think of that? And furthermore, what made me post it? It's like one thing to think something, but to actually post it, like, girl, what did you talk about? Crazy. Heard a whistle sound, but I don't really think I have. Now I'm questioning, why was the rain whistling? Because I don't think I've ever heard the rain whistle again. Stupid. I know I wasn't on that stuff, so what was I hearing? Maybe somebody was whistling at me through the rain. No. If I said it, I must have been confident that it was the rain. Sound a little crazy, but I think it was the... Why am I being so ratchet today? It just feels right. Okay, sis, if you say so, the rain was whistling at you because you sexy, girl. You look good. You look good. Okay, so this is earlier that year. Still 2013, but September. Why broadcast your business and when someone comment, you direct them to the inbox? Attention ain't everything. You know, and that's something I still be wondering. Like, people will literally write something on their statuses on Facebook or something, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, what's going on? Or you ask them even a simple question, even if it's not like a question that requires much detail, I'ma inbox you. Well, what was the point, Cletus? What was the point of putting it on your status and for the public to see? And then when the public responds, you want to direct everybody to your inbox. No, Marquita, put it on your comment section. What's going on? I don't want to have a one-on-one conversation about it because there's a good chance you might ask me for something. There's a good chance that it really ain't that deep. And it has been a couple times where I feel like I may have messaged someone and, you know, just like just seeing, and then it don't even be that deep, or they be like, girl, it ain't really nothing. It's just yada, 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 yada. So we did this for what? Oh, attention. Oh, okay. Now I understand some people could be like, you know, unspoken prayer requests, and people may ask what's going on. Okay, inbox me, because you may trust some people to tell it to, or you may just say, hey, you know, I'd rather not talk about it. That kind of stuff I get. Or if someone's like crying out for help and, you know, they don't really know where else to go, and they know someone may see it on social media and you may be that angel for them. I get that. But it's some stuff you can tell a difference, that somebody just needs some attention. And you know what? I'm not gonna be the person to give it to you. I'll pray about it. I'm gonna pray about you. I'm gonna pray for you, and then I'm gonna just let God do it. That's the best thing I can give you. Like Peter and John did that lame man who was looking for silver and gold by the temple, and they was like, look, I don't got no silver and gold for you, but I can give you what I do have, and that's Jesus. That's all I can give y'all, because the attention y'all be looking for, it ain't for me to give. I can't do it. I'm not. Okay, still 2013. Every other day you doing a to be honest. You gotta be lying about something. I mean, y'all ever know the people who always do the TBH? Like every time we turn around, they status is like my status for a TBH, heart my status for a TBH, put a dot in my comments, I'm a TBH you. You telling that much truth? I mean, at some point, I mean, and it be like the same 8 people. So I mean, how much truth can you be telling them every other day? Somebody lying somewhere. I'm just saying how I see it. Somebody lying, and I don't really know which time be lying. Even if it's a little piece, it's a lie in there somewhere. I mean, what you gonna keep telling them? You cool for real? I could have said them, oh, like my status for to be honest. To be honest, you cool for real. We don't really know each other, but you seem like good people. Okay. post it again and they like it again and then get the same response. Like, y'all don't know each other. Why you keep liking this man's status? He already said he don't know you. So I feel like maybe, you know, you keep liking it, making them have to lie because he don't want to keep saying the same thing. So next time he be like, your outfit was fly. It wasn't. We didn't dress cute back then. We was ugly. Like, what were we wearing? Now they lying. Now they gotta repent to God. I'm just saying, somebody be lying. Now I've had some heated to be honest, and you know those to be honest when you do it with your friend. I've had some to be honest with my friends where we were intentionally trying to be messy and petty, hoping the right person liked it, and you know that was pretty trifling. But you know, hey, we human. You know, we did it on purpose. We did it on purpose. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Thank you God for growth. Ooh, girl. Ooh, violent. So clearly I was at one of my college classes because I said it's taking every ounce. First of all, so nobody gonna tell me I spelled that wrong. Wow, should have proofread this. It's taken, and I was in school. Wow, it's taken every once. Should be ounce. It's taking every ounce of blood Jesus shed on my behalf for me not to slap this loud lady sitting behind me in class. Now, what class was I in? Was this my bioethical class? Now I ain't gonna lie, I took a couple classes where it was some people that I wanted to slap, and I didn't mean like gently, not like turn the other cheek. I wanted to smack them, especially those extra opinionated people or those who wanted to just do the most. Like, man, we in college, you ain't gotta do all that. Like, chill out. Them kind. And if I said it took every ounce of blood of Jesus, I'm sure I meant it because, you know, college hit different than college. So not every class is required for attendance. So if I'm there and you over here doing the most, shut up. Like, you know, like I've had some classes where some people just wanted to debate and be heard. I'm like, are you silenced at home? Do you not have a platform where you feel you can freely speak? Because all you do in here is talk. Can you shut up so the professor can teach us and I can go home? I'm hungry. I want a snack, ma'am. I want a snack. Okay? I'm ready to eat. Can you wrap it up? Susan? Ellen? Veronica? I had this one lady who just wanted to debate everything in my biomedical ethics class. I'm like, ma'am, let it go. And then me, if I didn't agree, I didn't mind giving my opinion, as y'all see. Ooh, bars. So we would be like debating constantly. And I wonder if that's what I was talking about. But I feel like she sat in front of me. I think she did sit in front of me because I was thinking about hitting her in the back of her head. Like I said, I wasn't where I am now. God, thank you, Lord. Hey, I wonder who that was working my nerves that day. Dang, I really wish I knew what class I was in. Freshman year. Was my 8 o'clock class because, well, I wasn't trying to hear nothing in that class. Was it my English class? What else I took? I think I was taking 4 classes. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, next. It's the last one. Okay, so this is one that's more recent. Yeah. I jumped, to 2017, jumped here. It says, these Facebook memories love to remind you just how ignorant you used to talk. I shall not share a single one. Hashtag thank God for growth. And look at me, here I am sharing them with the world. But that is so true though, because this was around the time things started shifting for me. My mental, the way I, you know, my whole persona was changing. I was growing more into finding out who it was I was and not thinking like so much as a child. I wasn't grown here then. I'm grown-ish now. Shoot, I'm barely grown now. But really just taking heed the fact that, girl, shut up. Now, this is one status that I actually do remember writing. And I remember feeling like, girl, what in the world? Like, you really thought you knew what you were talking about. You really thought you sound deep. You really thought you sounded like you was owning, relatable, like you was on some level that you really wasn't. And I'm just really glad that I started growing, and to even know that my growth was starting from there, and to even see where I was from that point to where I am now is still such a major difference. And it's just so crazy how much you can grow, and you can know it, but when you can see it, like going back on your statuses, like y'all should go back and look at your old stuff you posted and be like, whoa, I've grown so much. I hope you've grown. I hope you can go on your Facebook archive and see that you aren't talking the same, because if you are, you might, you know, you might want to just start that growth process now. It's never too late. I mean, I would just suggest you, you know, let that be a wake-up call. Like, whoa, I'm still talking the same after like 6 years. There hasn't been any growth in 6 years. Wow, woo! I need to grow up. I just screen grabbed a couple of them that I saw that grabbed my attention real quick. There's so many more statuses, obviously, that I could share that's like, girl, what in the world? But maybe I'll do a part 2 to this if I find some more good ones, like more juicy ones. But this stuff just cracked me up because I'm like, okay, Court. But like I said, I'm real glad that I've matured and grown. Maybe I'll go through some of my pictures and then like talk about them too, because whew, yeah, talking about fashion changes. But yeah, so there's that. Young Courtney talking her trash. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I did. Reading this stuff has really been really funny. Even going back on memory lane on some stuff that I knew exactly what I was talking about. Even some stuff I didn't share, but just going back and reading them, I'm like, dang, I forgot that even happened. Or like, ooh, I'm glad that's over, you know. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Show love. And don't forget, Black Lives Matter. Bye. See you in a second, suckers.